3D manually numero dos.
Let's begin working on the mouth of the minion. First, let's select these edges and move them up a little bit just to even it out. And let's select these vertices and let's try to round out the minion. Let's go to the insert edge loop tool and insert edge loop right here, and let's scale it to make it straight. Let's go to the front view real quick and let's adjust some vertices. Select these guys and push them in to match the image plane. Select these guys, select these guys. Let's go to the multi-cut tool and split an edge here to create the mouth opening. And let's split an edge from to the corner of the mouth. Split another edge to the corner of the mouth. Let's move them so they're more rounded. And let's select the faces of the mouth opening and delete them. Let's delete history real quick and turn off the visibility of the goggles. Let's go to the multi-cut tool and split an edge right here to the mouth, and let's split another one down here, and let's split an edge right here, and let's split another one right here. And let's delete this edge right here. Select the vertex and pull it down. Now let's connect these two vertices, and let's go to the bottom vertex, the one near the mouth, and connect it to the leg. Split an edge here and connect it here. Let's split another edge right here and delete this one right here. And let's go to the front view. Let's select vertices. Let's go to wireframe mode and let's move these guys to match the image plane. Let's move these guys, move this in a little bit. And let's delete history really quick. Let's add 2 edge loops to the mouth of the minion. And let's go to select vertices and move them a little bit closer in. Move these guys a little bit closer. Move these guys out a little bit. Move this out. Move these vertices out a little more. Let's select this one. Let's move it down a little bit. Move these guys out a little more. Let's select the inner edges of the mouth and extrude it. Let's go to the world axis and push them in. Let's delete the right side of the minion. And let's work on the inner mouth of the minion. Let's select this edge loop in the inner mouth. And let's extrude it. Let's pull it out. Pull it vertically in the z-axis. And move it in a little bit. And hit G to do it and to extrude again. And let's move it in a little more. Hit G one more time and move it in. And hit G one more time and push it in. Hit G one more time and push it in. And hit G one more time and push it in some more. Hit G and one more time. Let's select it and let's delete history real quick. Let's work on the throat area of the minion. Let's go to select these edge loops right here and scale it to make it straight. Let's pull it out a little bit and select this one right here. And let's scale it. Let's select this edge loop and go to extrude. And let's extrude it downwards. And rotate it and scale it in and extrude it downwards a little more. This will be the throat. And let's go to the multi-cut tool and hit Control Shift and insert edge loop right there. Let's select this edge loop and rotate it. Let's select this edge and rotate it a little bit more. Pull it down. Let's go to append polygon and append the polygon right here. Append the polygon here too. And let's go to the multi-cut tool and insert edge loop right here. Let's go to the pen polygon tool and pen a polygon here and here. Now let's select these three edges at the and push it down. Pull it down some more. And let's hit 3 to smooth preview. And let's delete history. Let's define the throat area better. Let's select these edges and move them up. Select these guys and move them up. Let's insert 2 edge loops right here. Let's insert another edge loop here and here. And let's move these guys up. Move these guys up and move these guys up as well, and move this out a little bit. Move these guys down. Move these edges down. Let's create the gums and teeth for the minion. Let's go to create. Let's go to polygon primitives and pipe. Let's give it a thickness of 0.25 and a subdivision axis of 20. Let's go to the top view real quick and delete the back half of the faces. Let's scale it in real quick and scale it down to 0.811 and let's move it up. move it to where the gum would be. Let's select these top faces of the gum and delete them. Let's go to the polygon pen tool. Pen these guys. Let's insert edge loop right here. And let's go back to the append polygon tool. And let's append the polygon right here and right here. Next, let's select the back edges of the gum. And let's extrude real quick. In the world axis, extrude it a little bit. Let's adjust the gum geometry a little bit. Let's select these edges right here and scale them in. And let's move it down a little bit. Let's select these vertices right here and move them down as well. Select these vertices and move them down. Select these edges and move them up. Move these guys up. And move these guys up. Let's go to the front view and move the gum geometry a little bit higher. And scale them in a little bit. Let's go to the right view. Move it a little bit forward. Let's select these vertices and move them back. Move back a little bit. Let's go back and insert edge loop right here. And scale it. And select these edges here and scale them in. Let's go and insert another edge loop here, and let's scale it. Select these vertices, and let's just adjust it to make it more smoother. Let's create the minion's tooth. Let's create a cube, and let's scale it. Scale it in. Scale it a little bit more. And let's go to the multi-cut tool and create two edge loops. One here and one here. Hit Control Shift and create it. And let's select these vertices and move it up. Let's select these top two faces on the top and delete them. Let's create two more edge loops right here and here. And let's select these vertices and move it down. And let's move it down a little bit more. And let's select these the middle vertices and scale it out. Select the other ones and scale them out as well to make the tooth more rounded. Let's select these edges here on both sides. And let's go to Edit Mesh Bevel. And let's give it a fraction of 0.2. Let's select the middle edge loop real quick. Control and delete it. And let's select these edge loops and scale it. Scale it in. And let's select these bottom vertices and scale it as well. Scale it in as well. Select these guys and scale it. Let's go to the front view real quick and scale it and match the image reference. This will be the front tooth of the minion. Let's move it to the gums and let's scale it a little bit more. Let's give it a 10-degree rotation on the y-axis. Let's select the teeth and gums and hit Ctrl 1 to isolate it. Next, let's select the teeth and let's duplicate it. Let's move it to the side and move it back. Let's rotate it. And let's make sure the move tool is in object mode. And let's duplicate it one more time. And move it back. Let's select this teeth and scale it and make it a little bit larger, and this one. And let's duplicate it one more time and move it back and rotate it. And let's scale it real quick. Let's rename the upper gums and teeth. Let's call this upper_gums. Let's call this tooth 1_L. And let's call this tooth 2_L. And let's rename this tooth 3_L. And this one tooth 4_L. Oops. Let's put the 4 in there. And let's select these guys and group it. And let's go to the front view real quick. And let's center the pivot and hit D to change the pivot and hit X to snap it to the center. And let's go to edit, duplicate special, and make sure it's on -1 on X scale and duplicate it. Let's rename group 1 to upper teeth_GRP_L. Let's rename group 2 to upper teeth_GRP_R. And let's select all these guys. Let's group it really quick. And let's rename it to upper_teeth_GRP. Let's hit Ctrl 1 to bring back the minion body. Let's select the upper teeth group and center the pivot. And let's go to edit, duplicate special, and make sure it's on -1 in the Y scale, and make sure it's on copy. And let's move it down a little bit. And let's match the image plane. And let's select these teeth and offset it so it doesn't look quite perfect. And let's rename these guys to bottom teeth_GRP. Next, let's work on the minion's tongue. Let's go and create a cube, and let's move it up to the jaw area and scale it down and scale it out, and move it to the mouth area and hit Ctrl 1 to isolate it. And next, let's give it a subdivision depth of 4 and a width of 2. Let's select these edges right here and scale them in. Select these edges right here and scale it down. And let's select the front 2 faces. Hit B to invoke the soft select and middle mouse drag. And let's move it up and rotate it to give that tongue a little bit of a curl. Let's select the back faces of the tongue and delete them. And let's select the back edge of the tongue and move it down and out. And let's select the middle edges and move it down as well to create that indention in the tongue. Let's hit Control 1 to bring back the minion. Let's go to the right view real quick and select the vertices on the tongue tip and move it up a little bit. Let's go to Object Mode and go to Mesh, Smooth, and give it a division of 1. And move it down a little bit. Let's select the vertices in the back of the tongue and rotate them and move it down so it'll be closer to the throat area. Select these guys and rotate them, and select these guys and rotate it as well. Let's go to side view real quick and select these vertices and move them up. And let's select these and rotate it. Delete history real quick. Let's select these vertices in the back and move them down. Let's go back to the side view again. Let's select these vertices and move it straight, move it out. Move these guys up. Let's select this edge right here and move it down. Let's rename the tongue geometry real fast. Let's rename this to tongue. And let's add a new layer. And let's rename the layer minion underscore mouth underscore grp and save it. Let's add these guys and add it to the layer. Next, let's select the bottom teeth and the tongue and move it forward a little bit. Let's select the upper teeth and move it forward as well. Let's select the minion mouth opening. Let's select the inner edge loop of the mouth opening. Let's move it back a little. Let's go to the multi-cut tool and hit Shift Control and insert edge loop right here. Let's select all the vertices in the middle of the minion, all these guys right here, and let's go to the Move tool and make sure that it's in roll orientation and retain component spacings off, and hit X to snap it to the middle. And this will align all the vertices to the middle. And let's select the edge loop next to it in the inner mouth right here, this edge loop, and let's make it straight, scale it horizontally. Let's move it out a little bit, and let's go to the front view and let's go to Edit, Duplicate Special, and make sure it's on Instance, and make sure it's on -1 on Scale X, and that's Duplicate Special. And let's turn on the visibility of the goggles again. Next, we'll work on the indentation on the minion's head where the goggle strap sits. Let's turn off the visibility of the goggles. And let's go to the multi-cut tool and create an edge right here. and connect it here. Let's template the goggles real quick so we can still see it. And let's split an edge here and follow the goggle strap. Let's move this up a little bit to follow the goggle strap. Let's move this back. Let's go to the multi-cut tool again and let's do the same on the bottom. And let's follow the edge of the goggle strap. And let's select this vertice and move it back as well. Let's also select this vertice here and move it forward. Let's select these faces on the Minion and let's extrude it and give it an offset of 0.02. Let's change that to 0.03. And maybe let's give it 0.04. Let's change it one more time. Let's 0.05. And let's scale it. Scale it in to create the indention. And let's select the two faces on the back of the head right here. And let's delete it. And let's select these vertices. Let's go to the move tool and hit X to snap it to the center. Let's turn on the visibility of the goggle. And you can see the indention in the Minion. Let's adjust the Minion's head some more. Let's go to wireframe mode and select these edges. And let's template the goggle real quick. And let's move these edges down. Let's untemplate and let's select this vertice right here and move it in. Let's select these vertices right here and pull them out so they'll fit the goggle better. Select these guys, pull them out. Select these guys as well and pull it out. Select these edges and pull them out. That way it'll look like it's snug to the goggle strap. Let's delete history on the Minion. And let's work on the throat area. Let's select these two vertices and push them in. Select these guys and push them in as well. Select these guys and push them in. Select these two vertices in the back and pull it up. Select these two and pull it up. Select these two and pull them down. Select these two and pull it down as well, so it'll be perfectly round. Let's work on the arm of the Minion, and let's select these two edges and delete them. And let's select this vertice and just push it in. go to the multi-cut tool real quick and hit Shift Control and insert an edge loop here and here. And let's connect these two edge loops together. Let's select this vertex and pull it out. Let's select this one and pull it out, and this one. Make it more rounded. Let's go to the multi-cut tool one more time and connect these two vertices together. And connect these guys together. Let's hit Shift Control, insert edge loop right here, and another one right here. Let's go to the front view real quick. And let's select these vertices. And let's scale it in to make it straight and move it out. Let's select these vertices. Let's scale them in to make it straight and move it out. Move these guys out. Move these guys out. Try to match the image plane. Scale it in. Let's select these guys as well. Try to move it out a little more. Scale it in a little bit. Let's go to the multi-cut tool again and insert edge loop halfway point in the elbow area. Insert two more next to it. Insert one next to the wrist. Let's delete history. Let's create the gloves for the minion. Let's go ahead and create a cube and move it up. Let's go to the front view and let's move the cube to the glove area and scale it. And let's move it up a little more. And let's scale it to match the image reference. Select these verts and move it back a little bit. Go to the top view. Select these vertices and move it back. And select these and move them in just to match the image reference. Let's go to the multi-cut tool, insert two edge loops right here. Let's select these vertices and push them in, just match the image reference. Let's insert another edge loop right down the middle of the glove and scale it in to straighten it. And let's select these guys and scale it in and scale it to match the image reference. Select these verts, pull it up, this vert down. Let's go to the multi-cut tool and let's insert an edge loop down the middle of the glove and scale it in. Let's insert two more edge loops here and here. Let's go to the top view real quick and let's adjust these vertices here on the top of the palm where the fingers will come out. Let's make it more rounded and move it up. Let's go to the multi-cut tool, insert an edge loop right here, and let's adjust these vertices as well. Adjust these guys. And let's go to the front view. Let's adjust these guys. Just match the image plane. Let's work on rounding out the glove a little bit so it doesn't look so boxy. Select these edges and move it down. Select these verts and move it down as well. select these guys out here and move it down. Select these guys, move it down. Select these, move it down. Select these and move it up. Select these guys and move it up a little bit. It's still looking a little bit boxy, but it's alright. We'll keep rounding out the glove. Select these guys and move it up. Select these guys, move it up. Let's select these guys right here and scale them in. Select these guys, scale it out. Select these guys, scale it in. Let's select these vertices and move it up. Select these guys and move them out a little bit. Let's go ahead and delete history real quick. Let's work on the fingers of the minion. Let's select these 4 faces right here and go to extrude, and let's extrude in a little bit and pull it out, and extrude one more time to pull out the fingers. Let's go to top view and let's follow the reference image and taper the tip of the fingers a little bit. Let's select the vertices of the fingers except the middle one, and let's go to edit mesh and circularize. Let's move this vertex down and this one up. Let's go to smooth preview and take a look at the glove, and let's go and select these 4 faces here and extrude in, and let's pull it out. And let's extrude one more time. Let's go to the top view and let's taper the finger once again. Try to match the reference image. And let's select the vertices on the finger, on the tip of the finger, except for the middle one. Let's go to edit mesh, circularize. And let's scale it down a little bit. And let's delete history. Let's select these vertices back here in the finger and let's move them down. And these and move it up. And let's select this and move it out a little more. Let's work on the thumb. Let's go to scale and flatten the faces. And let's go to extrude real quick. And let's scale it in. Match the reference image. Let's select some vertices and move them out. Select you guys and move them back. Let's straighten this vertex out, and then let's select these faces right here. And let's extrude one more time. And let's go pull them out and go to the top view and taper it. Go to wireframe mode to see through it. Let's match the reference image. And let's go to edit mesh and circularize. gonna scale it down a little bit. Let's go down a little bit more. Let's go to select these vertices and pull them down. Select these guys and pull them down. Select these guys, pull them up. Try to round out the thumb. Let's go to smooth preview, see how it looks. And let's delete history real quick. Let's work on the gloves some more. Let's select these vertices and pull them up. Select these guys and pull it out. Select these guys and pull it out. Select this vert and pull it out. Select this one, pull it down. Select this one and pull it up. Let's go to the top view and let's go to base mesh mode real quick. And let's insert some edge loops here and here. And 2 more edge loops here and here where the joints will be or where it'll bend. Let's rotate these vertices. And let's rotate these guys a little bit. And let's insert an edge loop in the thumb area where it'll bend. Let's select this vert and pull it up. Select this one, pull it down. And let's delete history. Let's go to the insert edge loop tool. Insert 2 edge loops here and here. And 2 edge loops here and here. And 2 edge loops on the other finger. And 2 edge loops here and here. And the thumb as well. Insert 2 edge loops. Let's select these 2 edges on the bottom of the finger. And let's move it up. And this will create a crease underneath the finger. Select these 2 edges as well. Let's go to smooth mesh. You can see the creases. And select these 2 vertices and move them up. And let's select this vertex and move it back. Select this one and move it forward. This one, move it back. And this one, move it forward. Do the same thing to this finger. Select the 2 edges. Move it up. Select these 2 edges and move it up. And select these vertices. And move it up. Select this vertex and move it back. Select this one, move it forward. Select this one, move it back. And this one forward. And let's go and see how it looks from the bottom. You can see the creases. And let's select the faces on this finger in the front. And let's extrude it in, and let's pull it out to make it more round. Let's do the same thing on this finger. Select these 4 faces. Oops, deselect that one and extrude it in and pull it out. And let's delete history really quick. Let's work on the thumb some more. Let's select these 2 edges and move it up. And you can see the crease on the bottom of the thumb. And let's select these 4 faces right here and extrude it in and pull it out. And let's select this vertex right here and pull it up. Let's go to the top view and let's go to wireframe mode. And let's select these vertices right here and pull it back. Select these vertices here and pull it back as well. Try to match the reference image. Pull it back just a little bit more. Let's do the same thing on the other finger. Let's select these guys, rotate it a little bit. Let's pull it back. Select these vertices and pull it back. Try to match the reference image as well. Pull these guys back. Next, let's select the vertex at the end of the finger and pull it out. And let's select these vertices right here and pull them in. These guys here, push it in a little bit. Same thing with the other finger. Let's do the same thing. Select the vertex and push him in. Now let's go to the thumb and let's go to the top view and let's do the same thing. Select these vertices right here and push it back. So just push these vertices back as well. Follow the reference image. Push it back. Let's go to perspective view. Let's select the vertex on the end of the thumb and pull it out. And let's go to smooth preview and see how it looks. Let's select the cuff edge of the glove. Select all the edges and go to edit mesh, circularize. And let's change the twist axis so we can make it straight. And let's adjust some vertices. Let's select these guys and pull them down. Let's select these guys and pull it down. Select these guys, pull it down. Try to make it round, give it a more rounder shape. Select these guys, pull it up. This guy, pull it up. This guy, pull it down. Select this guy, pull it down some more. This guy, let's pull it up. Let's go to the top view. Let's go to wireframe mode. Select these guys. Pull it in. Let's insert an edge loop where the wrist area will be. And let's scale it. And let's pull it back a little bit. Let's adjust some more vertices here. Let's insert another edge loop where the cuffs are. And where the end, where the cuffs are, let's insert another edge loop. And let's delete history. Let's adjust some more vertices. Let's select these vertices on the thumb area and push them in. And let's select these vertices on the cuff area, bottom and top, and scale them in. Let's go to the front view. Let's go to wireframe mode and select these guys and match the image reference. Let's go to the multi-cut tool and insert 2 edge loops right here and right here. Let's go to the perspective view. Let's select this edge loop right here and scale it in. And let's go to smooth mesh mode and see how it looks. Let's hit Control 1 to isolate the glove. And let's straighten out these vertices right here. Let's go to select faces and select all these faces. Make sure we don't select any stray ones. And let's go to extrude. And let's extrude in. And let's hit G to extrude one more time. And let's scale it. Let's go to the multi-cut tool real quick and hit Control and insert these 2 edge loops right here. Let's delete history and let's bring back the Minion to see how it looks. Let's take a look at the glove and wrist area. It's a little bit off-centered because we have to rotate the elbow. Let's go to vertex mode, go to the top view, and let's select these vertices. Let's go to the move tool and change the pivot, hit D, and move it to the elbow area, hit D again to exit the pivot mode, and let's rotate it. Just rotate it a little bit, and that'll center it on the glove. And let's go back to the move tool and reset the pivot. Let's work on the glove some more. Let's insert an edge loop near the base of the thumb. And let's go to the top view, go to wireframe mode, and let's select these vertices and adjust them a little bit. Go back to perspective view. Let's select these 2 edges underneath the thumb and move it up. Select this edge and move it in. Select this edge and move it in as well. Let's select this vertex and move it up. Select this vertex here and move it out. Let's select this vertex at the palm area and move it down to make it more thicker, and this at the top area as well. Let's select this edge loop and hit Control Delete. Select this edge and move it in. Select this edge in the cuff area and move it in as well. And let's scale it a little bit. This will round the cuff area of the glove. Let's duplicate the left glove to the right side. Let's go to the front view. Let's delete history and freeze transformation. Hit D and hit X to snap it to the center. Hit D again. Let's go to Edit, Duplicate Special. Make sure it's on copy and -1x on the scale value. Let's go to the front view and let's select these vertices by the wrist and let's select it and pull it out. Let's work on the Minion's arm. Let's go to the front view. Let's select this edge loop real quick And let's rotate it. And let's go to wireframe mode. And let's select this edge loop and scale it in to make it straight and rotate it as well. Let's select some vertices on this edge loop and try to even it out. Let's try to follow the reference image. And let's select these guys, pull it in. Let's select these 3 vertices right here and pull it out a little bit. This concludes modeling Minion part 2. In part 3, we'll model the legs, the shoe, the overalls, and the hair. So I hope to see you there.